Andy is a very compassionate person. Through our entire process, he was always there, and he was always ready to answer our questions. He is always ready to be part of the process and to explain things to us. He is someone who sees the plaintiff or to see the victim in a situation as a human being. In our case, my brother was not a perfect individual, and he is never one to have been critical of that. He found ways to say, that's okay that your brother wasn't perfect, and but we can get around that hurdle because you are right. You are in the position of being correct in this, and it was good. Andy always had time for us. He is someone that will sit down with you and talk with you, and he'll be honest, and he is honest with you. He doesn't cut corners or make you feel as if your case is going to be a panacea for everything. He is able to put together the pros and the cons of everything, and he doesn't shortchange what the reality of the situation is. We received hundreds of mailings from attorneys around the state because of the coverage and the magnitude of our accident. And I was just glad that we were referred to Andy, and he understands the trucking industry. He understands the ins and outs of a trucking company. And so that was a very positive for us. We learned more about the trucking industry than we probably need to know. Andy was an excellent attorney for us. We realized that when we walked in a room and we had Andy by our side, people were impressed that that's who we called. Andy is a person who's just a normal human being. He isn't wearing fancy suits and want to make a big impression. He wants to be there for you. And like I said, people knew who we hired. People realized that we were serious.
Okay.